Hi there, I'm Charlotte from the Say It Today team. If you clicked on this video, you saw our thumbnail about the 3 things you should never do when learning English. I promise to give you exactly that information right now. At Say It Today, we focus on slow, clear, and active practice to train your English. This isn't just theory, it's a proven method. By the end of this video, you will know the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid. Also, you'll learn 10 natural English expressions. And as always, we will have a full repetition and shadowing session for every single one. Let's get started. Why do some people study for years and still feel like they can't speak? It isn't because they lack talent. It's because they are falling into 3 specific traps. I call these the fluency killers. The first mistake is a habit many of us learned in school, but it actually makes speaking feel much harder than it should be. It makes learning feel like a chore instead of a piece of cake. The second mistake is something that keeps you silent. If you do this, you will never feel comfortable when it's time to break the ice with a new person. And the third mistake, it's a psychological wall that makes you feel under the weather or completely exhausted every time you look at a grammar book. I'm going to show you exactly how to get the hang of real English by avoiding these traps. We are going to dive into 10 essential expressions that will help you sound like a native. We'll explain them, repeat them, and shadow them together. If you are ready to stop the frustration and start the progress, here is the very first thing you should never do. Never study lists of single words. When you learn words one by one, your brain has to work like a slow computer to build a sentence. Native speakers don't do this. We speak in chunks. For example, if you see the words piece and cake separately, you think of food, but the chunk piece of cake means something is very easy. If you learn the whole phrase, you don't have to think about grammar, you just say it. When you hit the books, which means to study hard, make sure you are studying phrases, not just single words. This is the fastest way to get the hang of a new language. Never study in silence. Many students spend hours reading quietly, but English is a physical skill like dancing. If you don't use your voice, your mouth muscles will never learn the movements. You must get your feet wet, which means to start an activity for the first time by speaking out loud every single day. If you stay silent, you will be too nervous to break the ice when you meet a native speaker. Shadowing and repeating out loud is the only way to build the muscle memory you need for real-life conversations. Never wait for perfection. Many students are so afraid of making a mistake that they stay quiet. But here is the truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. You need to go with the flow, which means to be relaxed and accept whatever happens when you are talking. If you use the wrong tense, it's okay. Communication is more important than a perfect test score. Remember, nobody is perfect. Mistakes are just evidence that you are trying and learning. If you wait until you are perfect, you will wait forever. Now, let's master 10 expressions that will make you sound natural. I will explain each one, give you an example, and then we will repeat and shadow. Piece of cake. I assume a lot of English learners are already familiar with this expression. We use this when we want to say that something is very easy to do. Instead of saying, "It was easy," you can use this to sound more natural. For example, "Don't worry about the English lesson, it's a piece of cake." Don't worry about the English lesson. It's a piece of cake. Now, repeat after me. Don't worry about the English lesson, it's a piece of cake. Time to speak like me. Don't worry about the English lesson, it's a piece of cake. Break the ice. To break the ice means to do or say something that makes people feel more relaxed, especially when meeting for the first time. It helps start a conversation. For example, I told a small joke to break the ice at the meeting. I told a small joke to break the ice at the meeting. I told a small joke to break the ice at the meeting. Number 3 is under the weather. If you are feeling a little bit sick, perhaps a headache or a cold, you can use this phrase. It's a very common way to say you don't feel 100% healthy. Here is the example. I'm going to stay home today because I'm feeling under the weather. I'm going to stay home today because I'm feeling under the weather. I'm going to stay home today because I'm feeling under the weather. Get the hang of it. This expression describes the moment you finally understand how to do something after practicing for a while. It's about gaining a new skill. For instance, shadowing is difficult at first, but you will get the hang of it soon. Shadowing is difficult at first, but you will get the hang of it soon. Shadowing is difficult at first, but you will get the hang of it soon. The 5th expression is hit the books. This is a very common American expression. It simply means to begin studying very hard, usually for a test or a big lesson. For example, I have a big exam tomorrow, so I need to hit the books tonight. I have a big exam tomorrow, so I need to hit the books tonight. I have a big exam tomorrow, so I need to hit the books tonight. Okay, next is get your feet wet. We use this when someone is starting a new experience or a new hobby for the first time. It means to just start and try it out. The example is, you should join the English club just to get your feet wet. You should join the English club just to get your feet wet. You should join the English club just to get your feet wet. Number 7 is go with the flow. This means to be flexible. Instead of worrying or planning everything perfectly, you just stay relaxed and follow what is happening around you. For example, I don't have a plan for my vacation. I'm just going to go with the flow. I don't have a plan for my vacation. I'm just going to go with the flow. I don't have a plan for my vacation. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Nobody's perfect. This is a great phrase to remember when you make a mistake. It reminds us that everyone makes errors and that it is okay to be human. Here's the sentence. Don't be sad about your grammar mistake. Nobody's perfect. Don't be sad about your grammar mistake. Nobody's perfect. Don't be sad about your grammar mistake. Nobody's perfect. Number 9, call it a day. When you have been working or studying for a long time and you are ready to stop, you say this. It means you are finished for now. For example, we have practiced 10 expressions, so let's call it a day. We have practiced 10 expressions, so let's call it a day. We have practiced 10 expressions, so let's call it a day. And our final expression, keep in touch. This is what we say when we want to continue talking to someone in the future. It's a friendly way to say, let's stay friends and talk again. For example, it was great meeting you. Please keep in touch. It was great meeting you. Please keep in touch. It was great meeting you. Please keep in touch. You did it! You survived the 3 nevers and you mastered 10 natural expressions. I am so proud of your progress today. Remember, the key is to say it today. I am Charlotte, and I'm so happy to be part of your journey here. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and give us a like. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 mistakes was your biggest problem? Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next lesson.